Hi Libra, here's your daily download for May 2nd, 2021. It is good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Libra. However, as always, keep in mind it's a general message. Please don't try to make it fit. If it's not your story, just click off. It's just the download I've received for you guys today. If you want to book a private reading with me, Libra, the link to the website's down in the description below. And if you're new, welcome to Libra Nation. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I only read for Libra and Sagittarius here, but yes, for the millionth time, of course I read for all 12 zodiac signs. I would die if I couldn't read for all 12 zodiac signs. I read from Aries to Pisces on Soma, Chandra tarot. Let us begin. Libra, 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 Libra. Why are you doing this shit to yourselves? Why are you doing what you are doing to yourself? I almost didn't believe it when I used the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, but the other Oracle decks and the tarot confirmed it. So here's the energy that you are in right now. So the first card that came out was manipulation, influence, bluff. Now, I don't see you being manipulative like maniacal, but what I see you doing is trying to make something go the way you want it to. It's like you're trying to influence a person or a situation. Things could be opposite though. It's like you want something and you're going to be very calculated to get it, but you are bluffing. You don't want anyone to know your true motivation here. Companionship, defense, and discrimination. So you want companionship in your life. This is about a connection of some kind. It could be a romantic partner, a roommate coming to live with you, a pet, sharing an office space with someone, doing something in a group dynamic. You want companionship. But you're feeling really defensive right now and you're very discriminating. So you don't want to show anyone your feelings. You want to make sure manipulation and influence, let go of the fact that it's like the word manipulation, because I don't think you're being like maniacal and manipulative. You want this situation to be made by your own design. You want to manipulate it and form it with your own hands. You want to be the one influencing the situation, but you're bluffing. You don't want anybody else to know your hidden motivations. You want companionship, but you're defensive and you're super picky. Okay, I get it. Many things can happen to us in our life to lead us to this place where we feel like, I'm feeling you need to have a lot of control over something. For some of you, this comes from a lot of bad or maybe one or two really bad past experiences. So now you're like, nope, I influence this. I won't show my emotions. I'm super defensive. I'm going to manipulate this and form it the way I want it to. Yeah, I want companionship, but I'm defensive and I'm super discriminating. Okay. Maybe you're just not ready to come clean in a situation. Your main challenge is they wanted me to step it up like a ladder for some reason. I liked the way they wanted me to lay the cards out. Independence. So you don't want to give up any independence right now. Control, clearly. Libra, you're definitely looking like a control freak right now. And again, not judging you. You may have your reasons for feeling like you need to control the situation completely. So because I think you don't want to give up a certain amount of independence or a sense of self. So you feel like you need to maintain a lot of control. You have a choice to make. You're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to take a risk here. Like this kid decided to take this path home and he came across a bear. So I see that you want to take a risk towards something, but don't want to lose control, don't want to lose independence. The universe is kind of saying you're going to have to make a choice and you're going to have to take a risk. And not bluff. And definitely don't think you can manipulate and influence the entire situation to get what you want just because you're defensive. That's not that other person's problem necessarily. That might just be your problem to work out, whether or not you're ready to take a risk. And I was like, all right, what is the untold truth of their heart? Oh, wait, what's at the bottom of this deck? Secrets? Okay. Detachment, order. Oh my gosh, Libra, isolation, Libra. You're isolating yourselves in order to maintain order and control. You want to stay detached. You want to keep your damn secrets. Don't want nobody. I see you guys being really controlling right now. Some of you might have some Capricorn in your chart. Or like you're having a Saturn moment. And again, I'm not judging you. You may have your reasons. The universe just wants you to reflect upon this. So the untold truth of your heart, pride, ego, arrogance, and stubborn love. Well, your ego might be getting the better of you. I'm just seeing pride overall. You might be being arrogant, but I'm seeing more you're worried about your ego being bruised and you're being stubborn. You have a lot of pride right now. Better off. Happiness, perspective, clear head space. It's like, I'm above all this bullshit. I don't want to lose control. I have dignity after all. I'm better off right where I am. I'm absolutely better off. But you are fantasizing about a situation that you want to move towards. Fantasies, dreams, fairy tales, and imaginations, these aren't bad things. The stuff that dreams are made of are things that can turn into a reality. So it's like you have all this pride. You think you're better off where you are. You kind of seem to be settling for a fantasy, but this makes you feel sorrowful, loss, grief, sorrow, pain. So you just say, one day, someday, somewhere, another time, sidetracked. You just keep delaying something. You keep distracting yourself away from change. Secret admirer, you're suppressing your feelings. What I heard was, this isn't for me. This is not for me. I don't deserve this. This isn't for me. I'm better off anyways. I wouldn't dare be anything other than this lion, the king of the jungle at the top of the food chain. I wouldn't dare step off of being at the top of the food chain here. If I'm anything other than a lion, I'm going to be eaten. It's like you believe you have to be this way and you believe you're better off. Better off with just fantasies? And you're like, no, maybe someday, not today. I can't lose control. I'm too defensive. It's like having to open up makes you suddenly become manipulative. Now, don't get pissed when you hear that. That's actually something that Libras are really good at. The manipulative is the wrong word. Libras are ruled by Venus, but they're air signs, and they want to be detached and intelligent and discriminating. And we like to get the last word, and air signs like to be the smartest person in the room. And so sometimes something that all air signs will do, but Libra's killer at doing it, is that you will be very influential and persuasive in order to maintain some kind of control and hold people at just the arm's length you want them to be. And I can see why. It's because you want to maintain a level of independence and control. But if you want companionship, you are going to have to make a choice and take a risk. But you're like, no, I don't know. I have way too much pride for this. I'm going to keep my secrets. I'm going to isolate myself. Well, the universe wants you to ask yourself some questions. No, wait. Let's do that last. I dropped out just a few tarot cards. I didn't want to use the tarot, and I was like, that's fine. I'll use the damn tarot. So what came out just for you, and they said stop. The Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So I think that you might be waiting for a connection that's fun and happy and maybe casual to turn into more, or you've been invited to be part of something here, but you don't know if you'll fit in, or you don't know if this is right for you. Or the first message I heard was, oh my God, I'm being friend zoned. I can't fucking stand this. I'm just waiting. Okay, I'll move on. But the Six of Wands looks like it's just circling the harbor, because we see the back of the ship and the bow. So it's not going off into the distance. It's almost like it's turning back around. It's like you're just circling the harbor. You're not sure if you should come back to port or if you should just go. You're in this place of transition. You're just waiting. Some of you want to get out there and have fun, but in a situation, and do this group dynamic, but at the same time, it gives you a lot of anxiety. So you're like, I don't know. I'm afraid if I invest in this anymore, or if I invest at all. Here's that discrimination. Look at him. He's nitpicking every part of the crop. This reminds me of my dad. He used to come out after we'd mow the lawn and he'd point. What is this? You missed this point. You missed that. You missed that. Look at this. Can we pick this? Is this worthy? Can we make jelly out of this? I don't know. I don't know. That's what I keep hearing. You're being really discriminating, like almost hard on yourself. And you're just in this place of circling emotions, trying to decide what to do. Clearly, you're in this place of transition in a relationship or in your life or in a situation. I was like, okay, show me what's in the environment. This King of Wands. I was like, yeah, okay. This could be a woman or a man. Okay, it's a person that's very sexy and fiery and passionate and independent. They trigger this in you. You maybe trigger this in them. They could be a friend, a boss, a leader of some kind. I said, how do they feel about Libra? Well, now, do they think you're this shining, amazing cup? They do. That's you, by the way. But their arms are folded, like something's not good enough for them. But I'm not going to say that about this person just yet. I'm not going to go that far. You would know that if you know this person. It's like they're just sitting on their happiness over here. You're stressed out about it and they're just sitting on it. They're like taking a giant dump on happy fun. It's like, I don't know, maybe they're reevaluating the relationship. They're in a place of emotional reevaluation. That's the fairest thing to say about the Four of Cups, okay? They're meditating, they're contemplating, they're not taking any action. It's an emotional apathy. Is this right for me? Maybe the grass is greener on the other side. I'm not sure. And I was like, okay, well, tell me more. A lot of cards came out and I was like, that's too many cards. And then when I went to put them back, I looked and I was like, no, it's not too many cards. This is correct. The Empress, Libra or Taurus. Some of you could be connecting to another Libra. The Empress, the Four of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, the Hangman, Ace of Pentacles. So, and at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, the Two of Wands. And what I heard was, not again. Oh God, not again. That's what I heard, clear as a bell. Like I could hear it echoing in my room. Like, no, not again. Please, God, why? Is what I heard. Like someone like, fuck my life. No, not again. So the reason I heard that is because some of you feel like you've been in this cycle before with this person or another person. And I think you're tired of that, is what I'm seeing here. I just kept hearing not again. And that's why you don't want to take a risk. And that's why you're being a control freak about it. And that's why you're keeping it a secret and you don't want to give up your independence and you're being totally discriminating. I get it. I do. I get it. And I think that the universe gets it, Libra. But I also don't think the universe gives a shit either. Like really, I think the universe understands what you're going through, but I also don't think it cares. Not that the universe and the God or whatever doesn't care about us. I think you're about to be pushed way outside of your comfort zone. So I think that they see you are an amazing empress for sure. But they hold back with you, or they think that you're holding back. I'm going to read this two ways because I heard two very distinctly different stories. I heard, first of all, they're waiting because they see you as a great opportunity and they're waiting on you. But some of you are holding back, like the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, and you're being control freaks and stressed out, and you have your reasons, and here's why: because you've been really hurt. The Hangman, Pisces here, they're paused. There's nothing they can do. They're waiting for an opportunity with you. Or they think they missed an opportunity with you and there was pain between the two of you, and now they're hung up. Now they see it. Now they see it, and they might be all disappointed by what they lost. Like, I fucked up with Libra, and now I see it. Or it's like someone's in a situation that they put themselves in and they're not comfortable with, but it was necessary. I feel like what I'm seeing here is someone holds back with you because they're afraid of getting hurt, or they've been hurt. Someone's been hurt and someone's been trying to heal. This person might have been hurt by someone else in the past, and you just need to wait for them to experience change, because the Hangman is about experiencing change. You need to wait for this person to see the opportunity here. But I don't know that that's happening just yet. Or you need to see the opportunity happening here with this person. There's all this resistance between the two of you, and clearly disappointment. Two of Wands, Six of Wands, Eight of Cups, walking away. I'm independent. I'm amazing. Whatever. I don't care. Here's what the universe wants you to ask yourself. And this might, and some of you, I can hear some of you like, oh my God, I know, not again. Oh my God, what do I do? I'm getting in my own way. Well, these questions will help you. Am I in my head or am I in my heart? What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. So you're creating this all on your own. If you are constantly telling yourself narratives of fear and doubt and limitations, you will not take risks. You'll be manipulative, influential, bluffing control freaks that are overly defensive and discriminating, secretly wanting companionship. That's what you'll do. That's what you'll do if you keep feeding yourself negative self-talk. So are you in your head and overthinking it, or are you listening to your feelings, and what are you conditioning yourself to think and feel? Am I letting fear stop me? Yeah. The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? Yeah. Are you overthinking it or overfeeling it? Are you letting fear stop me? What passion am I ready to pursue, and am I focused on what I am losing or what I am gaining? Are you going through some kind of change, it says? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. That says it all right there, okay? You can do this. I can't let go of my pride. I'm better off. I'm just going to fantasize about this and feel horrible and tell myself, this isn't for me. Another time. I'm better off independent and detached. You need to ask yourself, are you going to lose something or are you going to gain something? Well, you might lose something. Otherwise, you wouldn't be holding back to this extent or just sitting here waiting for something to happen, not liking the scenario. So you might lose something. Ask yourself what it is exactly that you're going to lose. Is it control? Is it money? Is it pride? You've already lost control, money, and pride at least once in your life up until now, haven't you? I know I have. Are you still breathing air on planet Earth? Yes, you are. What do you really have to lose versus gain? Will the risk outweigh the reward? Now, for some of you, it might not, but there's a passion that you are ready to pursue. You're letting fear stop you. And you need to ask yourself if you're in your head or you're in your heart. I'm hearing a business message out of nowhere. This King of Wands is someone that you're either learning something from or in business with. They want you to invest more and you are afraid to. Listen to your intuition, but that's only for like one person. But I feel like you're just afraid you're going to repeat an old pattern and you're just disappointed. This person might just need to see that you are the thing. They might be suddenly seeing you differently at this point, but you might have been hurt, so they're waiting for an opportunity with you, or they were hurt and they just can't see the forest through the trees at the moment. They might also think you're too good for them or too expensive for them. You don't look like you're really happy with this situation. So just ask yourself these questions. What do you have to lose? What do you have to gain? What passion are you ready to pursue? And you're definitely letting fear stop you. These cards show me that you're letting fear stop you. But you better be careful with this manipulation, influence, and bluff. Because you can't control the whole situation. It's not going to go the way you want it to exactly in that. And I don't think you want to control anybody because you're manipulative, controlling people. I think you just want to guarantee that you're not going to be hurt. Clearly, you're feeling vulnerable here. This feels like a risk. We only feel the need to control something when the idea of losing control is terrifying to us. Yeah. And you're afraid to give up some kind of an independence, I think. The roles could be reversed, but I really meant for this to be you. So just think about what companionship you could be losing out on, or what kind of fun you could be losing out on it because of a fear of people seeing who you really are and what you really want, Libra. Focus on what you have to gain and face your fears. You're ready to pursue something. Go, trust your heart. Yeah, trust your heart. Intense, complicated. Apparently somebody needed to hear that. All right, Libra, that's your daily download. I hope that this resonates with you. And if it resonates, I hope it helps you. You can book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. Link to my Instagram and my website are down in the description below. Although you guys, please don't message me on Instagram about booking a private reading. You and I both know that the link to my website is right in the description below this video. You don't need to message me on Instagram about a reading. The website's in the description below. Okay, I really appreciate that. I don't like being messaged unless it's about a private reading. All right, I really appreciate that boundary being respected. I am always listening to the universe for you, Libra. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.